All right, guys, what is going on? Welcome back. So, yeah, today we're gonna be doing something a little different. As you guys know, we started Dragon Age Inquisition on the channel in preparation for Veilguard dropping. Now, the issue is I don't have enough time to play Origins or Dragon Age 2. It's just not possible for me to cover that many games in such a short period of time. So I figured we would watch a recap on the game. This is, for you guys and myself also, to kind of get the gist of the story and what's going on in Dragon Age. So that way, when we jump back into Inquisition, we have kind of a better understanding of what is happening, the characters, things like that. Now, before I get into this, because I know some content creators can be a little finicky when it comes to watching their content. I don't know who Jackdaw is personally, but I did, I subscribed over there. Do you guys look? I dropped the like, smash the like for sure. So make sure you guys go check out Jackdaw. This video that this lore video, this is an hour-and-a-half video that he made. I did not make this video. I am just reacting to it, and not even in a judgmental way. We're just trying to get the information. So make sure you guys go show some support to Jackdaw. He put out this amazing video for us to watch. So Jackdaw, if you are somehow, watching this, thank you, bro. Thank you. And I hope it's okay that I'm reviewing your video. But shout out to Jackdaw. And again, yeah, make sure you guys go check out the video. If you want to kind of watch the recap at your own pace, you can also do that. Make sure you hit that like button over there and all that stuff. All right, so let's do this, guys. Let's do this. So the plan is we're gonna watch the Dragon Age Origins stuff. We're gonna watch the Dragon Age 2 stuff, and then we're gonna stop because he goes in deep, chat, like Origins, then something that called the Stolen Throne, the Calling, Awakening, Stone Prisoner, Lyanna's Song, the Golem of like the Witch Hunt. And then he goes into Dragon Age 2. Legacy, Exiled March. Are these DLCs or something? The Silent Grove, Dragon Age Those Who Speak, Until We Sleep, Asunder, Dawn of the Seeker, Masked Empire, Last Flight. Then he gets into Dragon Age Inquisition. So we're going to be watching up to about the 40-minute mark. Yeah, we're going to be watching about to the 40-minute mark. And that's probably where I'm going to cut it off. But because then it gets into the stuff that we're currently doing. And then if anything, because it seems like there is content that he has in this that takes place after Dragon Age Inquisition, we'll probably come back to the video and watch it again. Definitely watch it again. But again, Jackdaw, shout out to you, brother. We appreciate the hard work, man. This seems like a big-ass project, bro. And we're glad that you put this together for us to watch, man. But again, make sure you guys, the link is in the description below. Make sure you guys go show some love to him. Drop comments, if anything. But yeah, let's not waste any time and let's do this. Yeah, we want movie night, chat. Movie night. Chris Frank, I appreciate the love, brother. All right. So Dragon Age Origins, guys. So I will be like periodically pausing, kind of discussing things if I'm kind of confused or have questions. Maybe these questions you guys could answer right here live, and we'll kind of, go back and forth with it. But all right, yeah, Dragon Age Origins. Let's do it. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet.
Origins, we are introduced to the world of Thedas with a key teaching.
Well, there's no sound at all because my motherfucking headphones aren't on. About that. But after we're done watching this, guys, we're just going to kind of mess around for the rest of the night playing some random games. Might fire up something, I don't know, I was thinking about maybe even like trying some 2K or freaking, I don't know. We got other things that we can mess around and play with tonight. Yeah, we got games that we can mess around and play. All right, let's get the business though. That will be after. We'll worry about that afterwards.
from the kingdom's dominant religion, the Chantry. It explains the Blight, a devastating event where Darkspawn rise from underground in massive hordes, led by an archdemon, a corrupted old god in the form of a dragon. The chant teaches that the Blight was a punishment sent from the Maker for 7 Tevinter Magisters, known as the Magister Siderial, who physically entered the Fade. The Maker.
All right, let me turn on these subtitles too, because people are probably like, bro, what?
Maker's magical realm, seeking divine power. Tempted by the old gods who promised them unimaginable power if they opened the unreachable gate, the mages believed their gods lived in the Fade and followed their whispers rather than the chant's doctrine. And upon reaching the Golden City, the Maker's throne, they found the Maker himself, and their intrusion turned the city black, committing the second sin. This act corrupted the mages, turning them into the first Darkspawn, and started the first Blight, which ravaged Vadis for over a century, devastating several dwarven kingdoms. The Grey Wardens were formed to combat Darkspawn.
Okay. So, just to recap, the mages were trying to find their own god, okay? They tapped into the Fade, actually found the Maker, pissed them off, and Thanos snapped them into Darkspawn for their infraction, their sin, their grave sin. Is that or am I picking up what he's putting down? Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of lore here, guys. There's gonna be a lot of lore, and it's coming quick. It's coming quick. So, kind of trying to process everything. But we've already heard stuff about the Maker, but it seems like the mages are pretty much the ones that fucked up everything. We almost started working with them today. All right, let's listen.
And archdemons, halting blights by drinking Darkspawn blood and delivering the final blow to the archdemon. Dragon Age Origins focuses on the 5th blight in 930 Dragon, set in Ferelden. Now, regardless of your character's background, you meet Duncan, a Grey Warden who recruits you into the Order. After joining, you travel to Ostagar in southern Ferelden, where the kingdom prepares for battle against the Darkspawn. There, you meet Alistair, a fellow Grey Warden, and together you're sent into the Kokori wilds to gather Darkspawn blood and retrieve ancient scrolls, treaties that can summon aid from across Thedas. In the wilds, you encounter Morrigan, a witch who leads you to her mother, Flemeth, the Witch of the Wilds. After retrieving the scrolls, you return to Ostagar to prepare for battle. However, during the fight, Loghain, one of Ferelden's most prominent generals, betrays King Caelan by withdrawing his forces, leading to the king's death and the Grey Wardens being decimated. You and Alistair are saved by Flemeth and begin your journey to then stop the Blight. Your goal is to unite the Ferelden factions, dwarves, elves, mages, even werewolves, to combat the 5th Blight. With Morrigan now part of your group, you set off to gather allies, starting with Lovering, where you meet Liliana, a former bard turned devout follower of the Maker, and Sten, a Qunari warrior imprisoned for his crimes. The Qunari themselves are grey, normally horned humanoids with a strict religion and social structure that dictates every aspect of their lives. They plan one day to invade Thedas to spread the Qun's teachings, though more on that one in Dragon Age 2. Your first stop is Redcliffe, where you learn that Alistair is actually the illegitimate son of King Merrick, meaning that the former King Caelan was actually his half-brother. The town is under siege by demons due to the wild magic of Connor, son of Arl Eamon, who unwittingly unleashed them while trying to cure his poisoned father. After defeating the demons, you seek a cure for Eamon, leading you to the Urn of Sacred Ashes, a relic with legendary healing powers. With Eamon restored, he pledges his support and calls for a landsmeet to challenge Loghain's rule. Next.
So my main thing is the stuff he's showing in the background, that's actually all footage from Dragon Age Origins. Because that doesn't look that bad, guys. That doesn't look that dated. I mean, it looks dated, but it's not that bad. Eric's saying, yo, that don't look that bad, dude. That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here looking at this shit and I'm like, yo, that doesn't look that bad. I was expecting like Oblivion levels of old. Dragon Age Origins was first released for PlayStation 3. Bag says it is though. It's pretty bad, the controls. Yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting here looking at the cutscenes and stuff like that. They look freaking awesome. No, I mean the storyline sounds pretty damn cool so far in Origins. But we learned a lot of the so far we're some of the locations that take place here, like Red Cliff. That's one of the towns that we're actually in right now. They got some of the races that they're talking about, like Konari and shit like that, which we didn't play. That was like that big horn dude. We didn't actually choose that race, but we're already learning a little bit. But yeah, let's keep this going. But yeah, the story definitely seems pretty dope.
It is the Circle of Magi, which is plagued by an uprising led by Uldred, a powerful mage who, after a failed alliance with Loghain, loses control to demons and abominations. You decide whether to purge the tower entirely or save as many mages as possible, influencing whether mages or Templars join your cause. Here, Wynne, a wise older mage, can join your party, and notably you encounter Cullen Rutherford, a Templar who later becomes significant in follow-up games. Then you head to the Brazilian forest, where you seek the aid of the Dalish elves, who are being attacked by werewolves. Zafrian, the Dalish leader, tasks you with killing Witherthang, the werewolf leader, to end their wretched curse. However, you learn that Zafrian actually created the curse centuries ago. You must decide whether to lift the curse, siding with the elves or the werewolves. Then you seek the aid of the dwarves in Orzammar, the dwarven capital. Here a power struggle rages between Balin, a ruthless but progressive prince, and Harrowmont, a traditionalist noble. After choosing a side, you delve into the deep roads to find the Anvil of the Void, an ancient artifact that can actually create golems. Along the way, Ogren, a silly goofball dwarf warrior, joins your party. Whether you preserve or destroy the anvil, Orzammar eventually pledges its aid. After examining Flemeth's black grimoire, Morrigan finds out that her mother plans to possess her very body to extend her own life. Flemeth has achieved effective immortality by repeatedly passing her spirit into her daughters when they come of age. To prevent this, Morrigan asks the warden to kill Flemeth and end her cycle of possession. More on that one in Dragon Age 2. Returning to Denerim, you must rally support among the nobility before the Landsmeet. Along the way, you encounter Zevran, an Antivan Crow assassin sent by Loghain, who can be convinced to join you. After freeing Queen Honora, who's been imprisoned by her father, Loghain's ally, Al-How, you confront Loghain at the Landsmeet. And key decisions before the Landsmeet include hardening Alistair, arranging political marriages with Honora, or proposing to her yourself. And then at the Landsmeet, after defeating Loghain, you can kill him or induct him into the Grey Wardens. If Alistair duels Loghain, he will straight up kill him, and Honora will refuse to marry him. Inducting Loghain also results in Alistair leaving or being executed. Killing Loghain allows either Alistair, Honora, or both to rule, all depending on your choices. Either way, the political strife in for
that's pretty. Now I get it, chat. I just from all of this stuff he's spitting out right here, I understand why people say Dragon Age Origins is the best. Like, this story and the choices in that are fire, dude. Why did they never remaster or remake this? Like, if they were ever going to remaster something, like, why would they do Mass Effect and not do Dragon Age? It just doesn't make any sense. Like they did a legendary like remaster for Mass Effect, and then just moved on from Dragon Age. That shit makes no sense. BioWare made it so you could load origin saves into Dragon Age 2, so your choices were updated to the newer game. Same with Inquisition. Yeah, that's what we noticed, Flashy, when we were playing, when we loaded this one up, Dragon Age Inquisition. Maybe it was because the second and third, well, maybe it was because like the games after Origins maybe didn't perform as well compared, excuse me, compared to the Mass Effect series, where I feel like Mass Effect kind of got better as the games go on. You know, you got Mass Effect 1, which is kind of looked at as like the lowest. Then you got Mass Effect 2, which a lot of people consider the best. And you got Mass Effect 3, which was also an extremely great game. And it seems like Dragon Age kind of was like, Dragon Age Origins was amazing. 2 seems to be meh. A lot of people don't really seem to enjoy 2. And then Inquisition seemed to be another like good game. So I don't know if it was like, I don't know. But the storyline that he's been here is pretty dope. All right, let's go.
Ferelden is sorted for the moment as the final battle against the Archdemon approaches. You meet Ryerden, a senior Grey Warden, who reveals that killing the Archdemon will result in the death of the Grey Warden, who strikes the final blow, as the Archdemon's essence would simply transfer into the Warden since the two are blighted. However, Morrigan offers an alternative, something that Flemeth taught her, performing a dark ritual that would conceive a child with one of the Wardens, allowing the Archdemon's essence to then be absorbed by the unborn child, sparing the Warden's life. And you can choose to either accept or reject this offer, or allow another Warden like Logain or Alistair to perform this ritual instead. Regardless of your decision, you lead your forces that you've rallied into the final battle. The Darkspawn lay siege to Denerim, and after a fierce fight, you confront the Archdemon atop Fort Draken. The Archdemon is slain, ending the fifth blight, but at the cost of the Warden who dealt the killing blow, unless Morrigan's ritual was performed. With the blight ended, a new ruler is crowned, and Ferelden begins its long road to recovery, with Morrigan slipping through the cracks, not wanting to be found. Now, in the prequel book, Dragon Age: The Stolen Throne, set in the very first year of the Dragon Age, 900, Rebel Queen Moira has been assassinated by traitor nobles, leaving her son, Marek, who is Alistair's biological father, on the run from the Orlesian occupation of Ferelden. Marek, fleeing for his life, joins forces with Logain, who, at this point, was a leader of Ferelden outlaws. The pair seek refuge in the perilous Kokori Wilds, where they encounter Flemeth, our mysterious Witch of the Wilds. Flemeth agrees to lead them through the wilds, but only if Marek makes a secret promise to relinquish the throne once his sons are of age, and to meet with one of Flemeth's daughters to awaken the ancient dragons. She also warns him about a future blight and Logain's eventual betrayal. Marek, Logain, and Marek's betrothed, Rowan Gurin, successfully build and lead the rebel forces, capturing the town of Gwaran. Shale, a rock golem created to fight during the first blight, is seen under the control of Wilhelm when Marek and Logain meet the main rebel camp. Their success is marred when Catril, an elf who is secretly a spy for the Orlesian king Megran, deceives Marek into a disastrous attack on West Hill. Overcome with guilt, Catril helps Marek, Logain, and Rowan escape through the perilous deep roads. They ally with a dwarven warband and return to Gwaran, rallying the people to revolt against the Orlesians. The rebellion gains momentum, leading to widespread support for Marek and the eventual downfall of Megran's regime. The novel concludes with Maric's victory and ascension to the throne of Ferelden after a long siege of Denerim. Mother Alice recounts to Maric and Rowan's son, Caelan, how Maric became a beloved king, Logain a powerful lord with a family, and Rowan having passed away. With Olay abandoning its claim on Ferelden, the future looked bright for the newly crowned King Maric and his realm. In the follow-up novel, Dragon Age The Calling, set approximately 10 years later in 910 Dragon, King Maric, now of course on the throne of Ferelden, is approached by the Grey Wardens who had spent a good couple of years in exile, as they shared urgent news. One of their members, Bregan, had been captured by Darkspawn in the Deep Roads and might actually reveal the location of the Old Gods. Fearing that this could lead to a catastrophic blight, Maric agrees to guide the Grey Wardens into the Deep Roads despite his personal grief over his late wife Rowan and his strained relationship with his son Caelan. He joins forces with a group of Grey Wardens, including Duncan, Fiona, the Avar Kel Ap Morgan, and the Silent Sister Eartha. As Maric and the Grey Wardens journey through the Deep Roads, they confront numerous danger and face heavy losses. They discover that Bregan has allied with the Architect, a vile Darkspawn leader, and actually, more importantly, one of the original 7 blighted magisters who usurped the heavens and brought forth the first blight onto Thedas. More than just chantry propaganda, the Architect seeked to destroy the Old Gods to free his kind from their dark influence, potentially ending all future blights in the process. The Architect's plan involved spreading the Darkspawn taint across Thedas to actually force all of mankind into a Darkspawn-like existence. Ooh, no thanks. Fighting against him, the group suffer greatly from the taint, with only Duncan remaining unaffected due to a magical dagger. Betrayal from the first enchanter Ramil complicates their mission. In the end, Maric, Fiona and Duncan narrowly escape, while Bregan, Genevieve and Ramil are killed. The Architect and Uther manage to flee, and Fiona, now free of the taint, returns to Denerim with Duncan, where she bears Maric an illegitimate son, Alistair, before leaving to continue her search for the Architect. Duncan, appointed second in command of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, pledges to protect Alistair and keep him safe, while Maric's kingdom stabilises with the Warden's return. 20 years after Dragon Age The Calling in 931 Dragon, Dragon Age Awakening picks up 6 months after the events of Dragon Age Origins, and depending on your Warden's outcome, you may take on the role of a brand new Warden or a returning Grey Warden commander, responsible for rebuilding the Order and managing Vigil's Keep. Despite defeating the Archdemon, new threats emerge, with intelligent Darkspawn led by the Architect from Dragon Age The Calling and a powerful broodmother called the Mother. The Mother herself has gone mad from the absence of the Old God's calling, leading a revolt of intelligent Darkspawn against the Architect, and also plotting the destruction of the Grey Wardens. The journey begins by reclaiming Vigil's Keep from a Darkspawn attack, with help from new allies Mary, Anders and Ogren. After securing the keep, you recruit new Grey Wardens including Nathaniel Howe, Valana, Sigrun and Justice. Eventually, you confront the Architect, who wants to end the blight by firstly destroying the corrupted Mother. The Architect now proposes a new plan, using Grey Warden blood to grant Darkspawn self-control, intelligence and free will, instead of spreading the taint across Thedas like envisioned in Dragon Age The Calling. As Darkspawn armies advance, you must choose between saving the city of Amaranthine or defending Vigil's Keep. You then travel to Drake's Fall to confront both the Mother and the Architect. Now, if you side with the Architect, you'll learn that it's his failed attempt to make Femiel, the old god of the Fifth Blight, into an intelligent Darkspawn that actually caused the Fifth Blight. The Architect will aid you in battle, keeping his promise. However, if you oppose the Architect, you will have to kill him and Eartha. Ultimately, you defeat the Mother, preserve the Order, and see the outcomes of your choices, detailing the fate of Vigil's Keep, Amaranthine, and your companions.
So that is DLC for Dragon Age Origins, right? The Awakening. And I like how they tied the book into the I'm always one of them people, I don't generally look for outside media when it comes to like game stories and stuff like that. So I probably miss out on tons of media. I never understand why they don't like wrap that shit up in the games too. You know what I mean? It's always so weird.
Stone Prisoner DLC for Origins, the Warden acquires a control rod for a golem named Shale in Honleaf. Shale was mentioned in Dragon Age The Stolen Throne, and you can free Shale to join the fight against the Fifth Blight. During a mission to rescue the Paragon Branca, the Warden learns about Shale's past from Caridin if Shale is present, revealing Shale's true identity as Shayla, a dwarven warrior. If the Warden survives the Battle of Denerim, Shale plans to seek a cure in Tevinter, potentially accompanied by Wynne or the Warden if they so choose. In the DLC, Liliana's Song, set in 921 Dragon, you play as Liliana, who, along with Marjolaine, Tug, and Sketch, is sent to Denerim to create chaos for Orlesian political gain. Their mission involves theft and assassination to distract from Marjolaine's true goal of planting a secret document. When Liliana uncovers the plot, Marjolaine betrays her, leading to her capture and torture. After escaping with the help of new allies, Liliana confronts and defeats Marjolaine and Commander Raleigh, returning to the Chantry with a renewed sense of purpose alone. In the Golems of Amgarak DLC, the Warden Commander is summoned to Orzammar by Jerick Dace to locate his missing brother, Brogan, and the failed expedition led by scholar Darian Olmec into Amgarik Taig. Seeking the secrets of ancient golem construction for House Dace, Jerick and the Warden uncover Darian's remains and a troubling diary entry. Jerick, recognizing the danger of the Forge's experiments, destroys it at Brogan's request. The journey culminates in a battle against the Harvester, a monster like a golem made from corpses and powered by blood magic, responsible for the expedition's demise. But it is revealed that the Harvester was not alone, with more fleeting into the Deep Roads. What a lovely thought. In the final DLC for Origins, The Witch Hunt, set in 931 Dragon, a year after the Battle of Denerim and 6 months after Awakening's events, the Warden Commander seeks out Morrigan, who has reappeared in Ferelden. After tracking her to the Dragonborn Wastes, the Warden discovers Morrigan preparing to use an elven mirror, known as an Alluvian, to leave Ferelden. Morrigan warns of an impending great change and hints that Flameth poses a significant threat. Depending on the Warden's actions and choices, Morrigan either takes them through the Alluvian to see their child Kieran, she leaves a mysterious gift, or you can stab her and she, fatally wounded, falls into the portal, leaving a initially very ominous ending for Morrigan when this DLC came out. Next up, unlike its predecessor, Dragon Age 2, or Dragon Age Exodus as a lot of us like to call it, doesn't directly continue the story of the Blight. Instead, it follows a new protagonist called Hawk and explores a different region of Thedas, primarily the city of Kirkwall in the Free Marches. The story immediately unfolds as a retrospective told by Varric Tethras, our favourite storytelling chest-haired dwarf and one of Hawk's companions, who is being interrogated by Cassandra Pentagast, a member of the Seekers of Truth.
Oh shit! So boom,
the game begins
right off the bat, man. That's 2 characters from Dragon Age 3. So we got the freaking the dwarf dude, our archer, and Seeker, all right off the bat.
In 930 Dragon, shortly after the Battle of Ostagar from Dragon Age Origins, Hawke and their family, Leandra, their mother, Bethany, a mage sister, and Carver, a warrior brother, flee from their home in Lovering as the Darkspawn ravage the land. They are joined by Aveline, a warrior, and her Templar husband, Wesley. During their escape, a Darkspawn attack results in the death of one of Hawke's siblings. Which one depends on your player's class choice. The group is miraculously saved by Flemeth, our Witch of the Wilds, who took the form of a dragon. In exchange for safe passage, Flemeth asks them to deliver an amulet to the Dalish elves in the Free Marches. The survivors then make their way to Kirkwall, known as the City of Chains due to its history of slavery. Upon arriving, Hawke and their family find Kirkwall overwhelmed by refugees and are unable to gain entry. However, with the help of Gamlen, Hawke's uncle, they are allowed into the city. To repay Gamlen and secure a future, Hawke must work for either a mercenary group or smugglers for a year. And so, a year later, in 931 Dragon, news spreads of the hero of Ferelden ending the Fifth Blight, and Bartrand Tethras, a dwarf merchant, plans an expedition into the Deep Roads, a network of ancient underground tunnels. Hawke sees this as an opportunity for wealth and influence, but they need 50 sovereigns to join the venture. Varric, who is Bartrand's younger brother, helps Hawke secure a spot on the expedition, which sets the stage for the rest of the game. During this time, Hawke explores Kirkwall, becoming entangled in various local conflicts. These include aiding the Templars in their pursuit of runaway mages, navigating the tense situation with the Qunari, led by an imposing leader known as the Arashok, and dealing with slavers, blood mages, and other unsavoury elements. Along the way, Hawke gathers a group of companions. Isabella, a flirtatious, roguish pirate with a mysterious past. Fenris, a brooding elven warrior who escaped slavery from the Tevinter Imperium. Merrill, a Dalish elf mage who is ostracised for her study of blood magic. Anders, a former Grey Warden mage whose radical views on the Circle of Magi bring dire consequences later on. Sebastian, a Prince of Starkhaven and Chantry brother on a quest for vengeance after the murder of his family. As promised, Hawke and their companions visit the Dalish elves in Sundermount to deliver Flemeth's amulet. With the help of the Dalish keeper, Methari, they perform a ritual that frees Flemeth, allowing her to cheat death, a plot connected to Dragon Age Origins if the Warden, quote, killed Flemeth at the behest of Morrigan. After securing the funds and resources, Hawke embarks on this expedition. In the Deep Roads, they discover a strange idol made of red lyrium, a dangerous and corruptive substance that has the Blight. This discovery drives Bartrand mad, leading him to betray the group and trap them underground. Although Hawke and their companions manage to escape, the expedition has severe consequences. Hawke's sibling, if they join the journey, becomes tainted by the Darkspawn, and depending on your choices, they either die or are forced into becoming a Grey Warden. Following the expedition, Hawke's fortune rises, allowing them to reclaim their family's nobility. However, tension in Kirkwall escalates in 935 Dragon, particularly with the Qunari who continue to occupy the city's docks. The situation deteriorates when Sist Patrice, a zealous member of the Chantry, orchestrates events to provoke a conflict between the Qunari and the people of Kirkwall. Eventually, the situation reaches a boiling point. Arashok, the Qunari leader, grows increasingly frustrated with the city's corruption and launches a full assault, taking over the Viscount's Keep. The Qunari demand the return of the Tome of Coulson, a sacred text stolen by Isabella. Depending on Hawke's actions, Isabella either returns the tome or abandons the group, leading to a final confrontation with the Arashok. Hawke's victory over Arashok earns them the title of Champion of Kirkwall. In 937 Dragon, tensions between the mages and Templars reach a breaking point. Meredith Stannard, the Knight Commander of Kirkwall, becomes increasingly authoritarian, while First Enchanter Orsino tries to defend the mages from her harsh rule. Meanwhile, Anders, driven by his desire to free mages from the oppression of the Circle, makes a drastic drastic decision. He destroys the Chantry with a massive explosion, killing Grand Cleric Elthena and sparking all-out war. In response, Meredith invokes the Right of Annulment, ordering the destruction of the entire Circle of Magi in Kirkwall. Hawk is forced to choose a side in the conflict, either supporting the Mages or the Templars. The final battle sees both Mages and Templars pushed to their limits, with some Mages resorting to forbidden blood magic, and Meredith herself succumbing to madness due to the influence of her red lyrium-infused sword. Hawk ultimately defeats Meredith, kind of, but the victory comes at a great cost. Kirkwall is left in chaos, and the Mage-Templar War ignites across all of Thedas. In the aftermath, Hawk's fate really depends on the choices they made throughout the game. Regardless, they eventually leave Kirkwall, and their companions may or may not follow. The game ends with Cassandra and Leliana, agents of the Divine, failing to locate both Hawk and the hero of Ferelden, who are seen as crucial to restoring peace in Thedas. In the Legacy DLC, set around 936-937 Dragon, Hawk is targeted by a criminal cartel seeking the blood of...
So I can see just in the difference between the two games, like recaps, I can see the difference and why people didn't like Dragon Age 2 compared to Dragon Age 1. I wouldn't say Dragon Age 2's story seemed boring. It just seemed basic in comparison to Origins. Like Origins had so much going on, so many different factions, and this one definitely seemed to be a lot more streamlined. It seemed like it took place mostly in the city, that city there. And yeah, it was more of like a, I don't know. I could see why people didn't like it that much. I mean, I still think it sounded pretty cool though. It was a lot more linear. Veilguard will close the loop. Got you.
Of the Hawk. To stop the relentless attacks, Hawk must leave Kirkwall and journey to an ancient Grey Warden prison, uncovering a dark secret about their own lineage along the way, as their father used blood magic to lock away an ancient evil. The adventure takes place within the prison, where Hawk battles Darkspawn, corrupted dwarves, and encounters two wardens, Larius and Janica, who each have their own conflicting goals. Hawk must choose whom to support, leading to a confrontation with Corypheus, an ancient Tevinter Magister responsible for the attacks. Corypheus reveals himself as one of the very first Darkspawn, and a key figure in the First Blight, just like the Architect. Trapped in the prison for centuries, Corypheus manipulates those around him using blight magic, including Janica, into now helping him escape. As Hawk breaks the seals their father created using blood magic that kept Corypheus imprisoned, they face a final battle against the powerful mage. Despite being defeated, Corypheus managed to subtly influence either Larius or Janica, depending on Hawk's choices, leaving the ending ambiguous at the time, as Corypheus escaped his prison by possessing one of the wardens. The Exalted March was a cancelled expansion for Dragon Age 2, which intended to bridge the gap between Legacy and the next entry of the Dragon Age series, Dragon Age Inquisition. The story would have focused on the aftermath of Kirkwall's chaotic ending, where Red Lyrium-infested Templars, led by Corypheus, took control of the city. Hawk would have been forced to gather new allies, such as Isabella's fleet and the Qunari, to combat this new threat, making tough choices that would have strained relationships. The expansion was also set to conclude Varric's narrative arc with...
Guys, did Dragon Age 2 do that bad that they canceled a fucking DLC for it? What? I've never heard of a game that like had another game come out after it that just had canceled DLC. Like that's crazy.
with a heroic death, as his story came full circle from Cassandra's interrogation. The expansion planned to explore new areas in Thedas and also develop familiar characters further, including a redeemed Anders and a war-ready Varric. However, due to the transition to the Frostbite engine and the development of Inquisition, the expansion was cancelled. Following that, in the comic series Dragon Age: The Silent Grove, King Alistair, or Ferelden in BioWare's codified canon, where he is king, he embarks on a perilous journey with pirate Isabella and dwarf Varric Tethras to uncover the fate of his missing father, King Maric, set in 938 Dragon. Their quest begins in Antiva, where they infiltrate the Crow's archive and discover clues leading them to the notorious Velabanchel prison. After rescuing a mysterious prisoner who once shared a cell with King Maric, they learn that Maric was freed by a daughter of Flemeth named Yavanna and is now hiding in the Telari swamps. Determined to find his father, Alistair and his companions venture into the dangerous swamp where they confront Yavanna and her dragons. Yavanna reveals that Maric was saved by Flemeth years ago and was bound by a mysterious pact in the Stolen Throne, leading him to the Silent Grove, a sanctuary for dragons. Despite Yavanna's attempts to dissuade Alistair, the group is ambushed by Prince Claudio Valisti, who seeks the power of the Silent Grove for his master Aurelian Titus. Claudio captures Alistair, but Isabella and Varric launch a daring rescue, culminating in Isabella's brutal duel with Claudio. Although Claudio is slain, Alistair's hopes of learning more about his father seem dashed until Yavanna resurrects Claudio's spirit, revealing Titus as the mastermind behind Maric's disappearance. Yavanna leads Alistair into the depths of the Silent Grove, where she explains the true purpose of the Dragon's Sanctuary and urges him to awaken the last of the great dragons to fulfill Maric's ancient pact.
Okay,
Alistair rejects.
Hold on. All right, chap. So at this point, right? At this point, we have made it through Dragon Age Origins, all the DLCs. Dragon Age 2, all the DLCs. And now he's talking about a book, comic book, that came out in between Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition, Dragon Age 3. And this is the first motherfucking thing we heard about dragons. So you tell me they got a whole game named Dragon Age, and now the first two games didn't have no damn dragons in it. And then they waited to put the dragons in the book? There's dragons in both. He didn't say nothing about dragons. The thing he fought at the end there in Dragon Age Origins, the Darkspawn, that looked like a dragon, but he didn't call it a dragon. He called it the Darkspawn boss. Where were the dragons at in the story, chat? Because he just broke this shit down and I ain't hear nothing about dragons. I heard about mages. We heard about the Grey Wardens, the freaking the Templars, a lot of like the Darkspawn. Like that all seems like the big baddies. Like the Darkspawn are the big baddies. Where the dragons at, chat? How do the dragons tie into the story? From what I'm seeing in chat right now, there was just dragons in the game. I don't care if there's dragons in the game. That don't count. All right? The game has to be about the dragons. No. Listen. We're gonna set the. It was the age of the dragons. Yeah. Where? Ain't no freaking age of the dragons. There was no just because there was dragons in the game. The dude narrating is leaving out spoilers. What do you mean? This is supposed to be what you need to know before playing Valgard. Dragon Age recap. I don't think he's leaving out spoilers. He's telling us about this. There just ain't dragons, chat. The archdemon in the first game was a shapeshifter and took form of a dragon. So it wasn't even a dragon. So the archdemon that you fight at the end of the game wasn't even a dragon. He just took the form of a dragon. So where the dragons at? Where the dragons at, chat? Come on. He's leaving out spoilers that relate to the dragons. No, let's just stop doing the cap, chat. All right, stop doing the cap, and let's just set the record straight that Dragon Age does not really have shit to do with dragons. Okay, it is what it is. I'm not mad about it. I was just confused because you hear Dragon Age, and I think that the game is going to be about dragons. Like, the game is going to, listen to what I'm saying, chat, be about dragons. Okay? Not a game with some dragons in it. That if you want to fight them, you can go fight them. Now, I just thought the game was going to be about dragons. But I stand corrected. It takes place in the age of dragons. I got it. You know, there happen to be dragons floating around, and for some reason they decided to take these, you know, insignificant things and just say this is the age of dragons. I'm tracking. I got you. I'm tracking, chat. Let's continue.
Rejects her offer, realizing that the Witches of the Wild's manipulations have caused immense suffering for Ferelden. And so, in a decisive moment, Alistair kills Yavanna, symbolically ending her influence over his family. With their mission far from over, Alistair, Isabella, and Varric set off to confront Aurelian Titus, determined to uncover the full truth and seek justice for Maric. In Dragon Age, those who speak, Alistair, Isabella, and Varric continue their quest, attending a party in the Tevinter city of Ventus, where they confront the powerful Magister Aurelian Titus. A battle ensues, but they manage to capture one of Titus's men, who directs them to Serharan. On their way, they are captured by Qunari and are taken to a war camp, where they encounter Sten from Dragon Age Origins, now the Arashok, who advises them to abandon their pursuit of Titus. Isabella faces harsh interrogation by a Qunari named Rasan, revealing her troubled past with the Qunari and her involvement in slave trading. Meanwhile, Alistair and Varric endure weeks of imprisonment until Isabella stages a daring escape. The trio battles their way out, with Isabella confronting Rasan and ultimately sparing her life. Alistair, after a tense fight with Sten, convinces the Arashok to join forces against Titus. As they set sail towards Titus's stronghold in Serharan, now accompanied by two Qunari dreadnoughts, Sten reveals that Titus seeks Alistair because the blood of the dragons runs through his veins. The group prepares for a final confrontation, determined to uncover the full truth behind Titus's plan.
I don't even know how they got the blood, bro.
Heritage. And in the final graphic novel, Dragon Age Until We Sleep, the group, alongside the Qunari, led by Sten, assault Aurelian Titus's fortress. Varric infiltrates the stronghold, discovering Mayveris Talani and the captive King Maric, who is being used by Titus to gain power through an ancient artifact, the Magrawlin. Titus collects Maric's blood to harness dragonfire from the Therin bloodline, but Varric disrupts the ritual, shattering the vessel. The group then finds themselves all trapped in the Fade, where they face nightmarish scenarios crafted by Titus. Varric and Maeve help Isabella escape her Qunari nightmare and resist their own temptations. They eventually locate Alistair and Maric, who are living in a dream where Maric is king and Alistair Alistair never became a Grey Warden. Marek, however, is reluctant to leave this false reality, and in this final confrontation, Marek beheads Titus in the Fade, but chooses to remain there, content with his dream world. Alistair tries to convince his father to return to the real world, but upon returning, realizes that Marek's body is beyond saving. Alistair ultimately decides to destroy the Megralin, freeing Marek from his suffering and reducing his body to dust. After the mission, the group part ways, with Alistair returning to Ferelden, determined to be a good king. In the novel Dragon Age Asunder, set in 940 Dragon, 3 years into the Mage-Templar conflict, the story begins with Cole, a ghostly figure trapped in the Circle's tower, struggling with his existence. Haunted by the memory of a mage girl he killed, Cole is drawn into the larger conflict between the Mages and Templars. The narrative expands to reveal political corruption involving characters like the Divine, Templar Evangeline, and Liliana and Wynne, as well as Rhys, a spirit medium, and his allies to undertake a perilous journey to confront dark forces and uncover a conspiracy that threatens both factions. The group's journey leads them to Adamant Fortress, where they confront Pharamond, a mage whose research on the Rite of Tranquility was corrupted by demonic influence. The revelation sparks a heated debate between Adrian, who wants to preserve the research to end the rite, and Evangeline, who argues for its destruction to prevent misuse. They decide to present their findings to the Divine, who summons reforming the College of Magi, but imposes harsh conditions, including Pharamond's return to tranquility. As the Conclave begins with hopes for reform, Lord Seeker Lambert, aiming to preserve Chantry control, orchestrates an attack. He accuses Rhys of murder and orders a violent crackdown on the Conclave, resulting in many deaths and imprisonments. Wynne and Evangeline, escaping into the sewers, join forces with Cole and allies like Liliana and Shale to rescue Rhys and other imprisoned mages. Lambert catches up, leading to a fatal confrontation where Evangeline is mortally wounded and Lambert escapes, vowing to prevent mage freedom. A month later, tensions rise as Rhys, now leader of the Aquitarians, confronts Adrian, who admits her guilt in Pharamond's death but shows no remorse. The Grand Enchanter reconvenes the Conclave, and despite fierce debate, the motion for mage independence passes with Rhys's reluctant vote. Rhys and Evangeline, now lovers, mourn Wynne's death and prepare for further conflict as Lambert plans an assault on Andor's Reach and declares the Navaran Accord void. The story closes with Cole, now empowered, confronting Lambert, ready for revenge. Apologies for this one, but it has some bits of plot that set up Inquisition, kind of. In the animated film Dragon Age Dawn.
So Catfly says, see this all comic book stuff that to me is not lore but fandom. I don't know. We can't say that though, Cap, because if you say that, then you're taking all the dragons out the equation. We got to have some dragons, bro. Catfly's over here trying to get rid of the dragons completely, bro. We got dragons from the comic book, bro. We gotta keep it, okay? We gotta keep it.
Of the Seeker. Set in 922 Dragon, Cassandra Pendergast, a young, determined Seeker, battles to uncover and stop a conspiracy aimed at destroying Orla's religious
Cassandra
order.
when she was
After
younger?
an attack on a blood mage cult, Cassandra and her mentor, Byron, rescue a captured elven mage, Vexus, only to discover a deeper plot involving high-ranking officials within the Chantry. They uncover a plan to disrupt the Divine's 10-year gathering with dragons and just chaos. As the plot unfolds, Cassandra exposes the treachery, defeats the cult leader, Frenic, and thwarts the assault, leading to Cassandra being celebrated as the hero of Orlais as she becomes the right hand of the Divine. In the novel Dragon Age The Masked Empire, set around 940 Dragon, Empress Selene seeks the Divine's intervention to ease tensions between mages and Templars, but political rival Gaspard continues to undermine her. At a ball, Gaspard attempts to provoke conflict, but Selene deflects the challenge by having her champion, Sir Michel, choose a symbolic jewel using a feather. This backfires, alienating some nobles, but during a hunting trip trip, Gaspard tries to force a marriage alliance with Celine, but she refuses, leading to a tense confrontation. As unrest grows among the elves in Halam Sharal, Celine discreetly sends Briala, her elven spymaster and lover, to assassinate Lord Mensuri. However, Gaspard's staged play further incites rumours against Celine, prompting her to march on Halam Sharal. Briala, unaware of these developments, completes her mission but is captured. She later escapes with the help of Felisan, a Dalish mage. Meanwhile, Celine's forces are devastated in a surprise attack by Gaspard, forcing her and Sir Michel to flee. They eventually join forces with Briala and seek help from the Dalish elves, who prove uncooperative and summon a demon for knowledge, resulting in chaos. The group learns of the Alluvians, ancient portals that can provide strategic advantages. However, Michel accidentally frees the demon Imshael, who massacres the Dalish. Gaspard's forces catch up, leading to a tense standoff in the Alluvian network. Both parties form a fragile truce until betrayal from Duke Remache prompts further conflict. As tensions peak, Celine and Gaspard agree to duel for the throne, but Briala uses her leverage over Michel to force him to yield, leading to Celine's loss of the kingdom. Briala, now disillusioned with Celine, activates the Alluvians for her own purposes and seizes control of the network. In the aftermath, Gaspard moves to consolidate power while Celine regains control of Halam Sharal. Michel embarks on a quest to find the demon Imshael, and the elven characters Briala, Miris, and Felisan go their separate ways. Felisan, however, meets a grim fate when he refuses to reveal the Alluvian activation phrase to a mysterious entity in the Fade. His last words mention how Briala's rebellious actions reminded him of the individual responsible for his death. Dun dun dun. In the novel Dragon Age Last Flight, set in 941 Dragon, elven mage Valya and a group of mages seek refuge with the Grey Wardens at Weishaupt in the Anderfels to escape the Mage Templar War. With rebel Templars rampaging and rebel mages forming an army at Andorol's Reach, Weishaupt became a sanctuary for neutral mages and Templars alike. Upon arrival, Valya is tasked with researching unusual warden behaviour and talking darkspawn, leading her to discover a lyrium-laced map and a hidden journal detailing the final days of the elven blood mage warden Isaiah and her brother Garahel, who ended the Fourth Blight. Through Isaiah's journal, Valya learns about the warden's struggle during the Exalted Age, including defending Antiva City and securing alliances. Isaiah was ordered to put the majestic griffins through a joining ritual, which ultimately led to their demise and corruption. As Garahel and the wardens fought to end the Fourth Blight, Isaiah regretted condemning the griffins and secretly worked to cleanse the taint from griffin hatchings.
So I got a question, guys. So the Dragon Age Origins took place at the fifth blight. Like Dragon Age Origins was the fifth blight, right? What's happened? And then it seemed like there wasn't a blight in Dragon Age 2, right? Is what's happening in Dragon Age Inquisition, would this be considered a blight, or is this something different? Because there's no darkspawn. Yeah, Dragon Age 2 was post Fifth Blight. So what's happening and it's not a blight? Okay. Because if it was a blight, there would be like darkspawn and shit like that, right? So I don't really know the difference. Like, obviously the darkspawn are the mages that were turned by the Maker in the Fade. But yeah, so we're just fighting just straight demons. Got it. Not a blight. Not a blight. So will I'll be able to see some darkspawn though in Inquisition? Or was Flashy doing the cat? That'd be cool if I get to see some fucking darkspawn. I mean, there was darkspawn in Dragon Age 2. So I don't see why they wouldn't have a couple in Inquisition.
Sacrificing her own health to protect the next generation of these noble creatures. In the present day of 941 Dragon, driven by her research, Valia locates the hidden clutch of griffin eggs Isaiah had preserved. With a small group of companions, Valia reanimates the eggs, which hatch free of the taint. One hatching resembles Garahel's griffin, Crocky Tail, bringing hope that the griffins will rise again under the Grey Warden's care. Leading to Dragon Age Inquisition.
All right, so this is where we got to stop, because this is where we are currently, is Dragon Age Inquisition. Okay, so I learned a little bit. I don't know if it was like the presentation style, but it still seemed pretty, like there was a lot of information, but then I feel like there was not a whole lot of information. I feel like he was still skimming. I feel like he was still skimming. Yeah, Flashy, that's kind of what it seems, is like there's a lot of game to be played, but there's no way in the world I'll be able to play through all of them. But how many, if you want a good, he skipped a ton of plot points, if it, like the dragons. No, the way I look at it is, all right, for those guys that play Dragon Age Origins, if you were to, how long would you say it would take to play Origins and like get everything that not do all the grindy extra shit, but just to get everything you need out of that game and to really experience it good? How many hours would you say it would take? That's heavy, chat. I'm seeing anywhere from like 50 to 80 hours. 50 to 60 hours. Probably way more. We being modest. That's heavy, dude. What is this? Dragon Age Origins, the movie?
There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in. A call from the king a few.
This is 18 hours long. Chat, this game has 18 hours worth of cutscenes. $18 hours worth of cutscenes, dude. I was peeking at this real quick.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. they became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
So what made the Grey Wardens so special? They just seem like normal people. Like, I don't get what made them. It's not like they had any special powers or anything like that. What made the Grey Wardens so special that they were like able to come and just clap the cheeks of the Darkspawn? Like, I don't get it. They seem pretty fucking regular to me. Oh yeah, they drink the dragon blood, right? They drink the fucking dragon blood, right? But I still don't understand what that did for them. Did it just make them more powerful? Or they Darkspawn blood. Okay, yeah, Darkspawn blood. Okay, so they do have abilities that are more than human. All right, so they are kind of superhuman. Got it. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck made these dudes? They just looked like regular ass dudes.
For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon.
You sense those dudes for real.
Maker, help us all. For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the
I'm not
smell will
watching
be
all
the
18
same.
hours now. I'm just kind of trying to see what
Papa, I didn't
how
see
this
you there.
presents.
How? You remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
And you, Allhow.
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
To what end?
Ha! To what end, he says? And so glib. The boy's a whip like his father.
See what I contend with, Hal? You can't tell my fierce boy anything these days, Maker bless his heart.
Temperament to match his fighting skill. Well done, your lordship.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
What? Why can't I go into battle with you and Fergus?
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going.
Let me talk to her. I'll convince her.
I doubt that. You know your mother, and she made it clear there is no debate. This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region.
Who's
you know what
voicing
they
this?
say about mice when the cat is away.
What do you mean who's voicing this? Does the game not have... Does Dragon Age Origins not have voicing? Depends, trying to use. In the old days, if you drink blood of Darkspawn, you can become a demon or die, or get killed. An ancient god will steal your... Holy Jesus Christ. Oh, a mod? Oh, they're not... Because Dragon Age Inquisition had the voice acted protagonist.
There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuslan.
Oh, there's that
Your
dude.
lordship, you didn't
Grey
mention
Warden.
that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They defeated the Darkspawn long ago.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
Perhaps that would get me into battle.
That discussion is closed.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
I doubt I have to be here for that, do I?
Yes, you do. Duncan is an honored guest, and it's your duty to make him welcome here. Is that clear? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
I was hoping to ask you a quick question or two.
Very well. I doubt your father would mind
No,
a
this
slight
isn't-
delay.
This isn't going to show like any of the combat, right? Well, maybe.
My lord! Help me! The castle is under attack!
So what does it look? Auto attack system.
Where is the tear? Tell us!
It's kind of like World of Warcraft.
Darling.
Hold up. Why does motherfucker got like such little ass underwear on, bro? Like, look at this shit. What is happening, Chad? Did he do this on purpose? Like, what the fuck is that? Where the rest of his underwear at, Chad? Lego, I didn't see what you asked. Answer, what do you mean, bro? The dude is literally, his whole ass cheek is fucking hanging out, bro.
Where is the tear?
Like his ass cheek is visible, bro. Like, you gotta cover that. But the combat seems a little bit more like auto attack focused.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. What's going on?
A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howe's men. Why would they attack us?
He betrayed Father. He attacks while our troops are gone.
You don't think Howe's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
No, I haven't. I was in my room.
We must find him.
She's gonna sit there and talk like he almost naked?
And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs. No! My little Oren. What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
I'll make them pay!
Oh, he's not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this. Can you hear the fighting? Howe's men must be everywhere.
Then we should take the fight to them.
Don't be foolish. You would throw your life away? The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Is there nothing else we can do?
Watch a funny video
I have my treasure
from Big Dan Gaming. It's a video called 6 Dragon Age characters who can't come back from the dead. Yeah, I'm more or less trying to just get caught up on lore. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a funny video, but yeah, I'm just trying to get caught up on lore right now. And I'm trying to see if Dragon Age Origins is worth playing the combat wise.
We could go there first and take the
That's the only
Kingston
thing I'm worried
from
about. The story
If
looks
anything
great.
is
The
wrong-
graphics actually look pretty damn decent. The only thing I'm worried about is the combat.
Worth fighting to keep out of Howe's hands, it's that sword. But it may be a dangerous path.
That's it? We can't just let Howe win.
Listen, darling, we haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Kingston line dies here. If Howe's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants entering the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I want Howe dead.
Then survive and visit vengeance upon him.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Don't be a coward. Stand and fight.
Yes, my lord! Here they come!
We fight for our home.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They did get through.
They killed Oriana. And I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
We need to find Father.
So we got to see a little bit of the combat there.
The thing.
What's that?
You've been
Homeland get.
That's the abuse I'm used to.
The winner is the Grey Warden!
That weapon lyrium infused that he has on his back?
Project Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Paramount picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Yes.
Excellent! Let us go. This is a glory proving. Fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar.
So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to see the combat in a more advanced version of the, part of the game where he has more skills, more abilities, and things like that, just to kind of see how it plays out.
To honor the memory of King Hendrik, only 2 warriors remain, fighting for his royal cousin Balin. The Jotun Iduken has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harriman, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Iduken.
Bezal Guadon, join me for this triumph.
Well, it doesn't really look like Sinister. It doesn't look like he's pausing the game at all. And it looked like it had like ability. So it looked like you click on the enemy, right? And it's kind of like RuneScape, I guess, would probably be a better. I don't know if any of you guys have ever played RuneScape, but you click on an enemy, your character will kind of run up and like stand there, and they'll kind of fight, you know, and like he'll have like an auto attack, and then while they're auto attacking, you can hit like 1, and you'll do like a special slash, you know what I mean? And then he'll go back to auto attacking. Then you can push like 3, and he'll do like a different attack, you know what I mean? Then he'll go back to auto attack, and that's kind of like classic WoW, those style games. That's kind of what I was picking up from this. But yeah, that's kind of what it looked like. I don't know.
Honor me.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
This dude's strong as fuck, dude.
The winner is the Grey Warden. Congratulations!
Honestly, it doesn't look that bad, guys. I don't know. I feel like the combat's doable, man. You know what I mean, guys? The problem is I still don't think we got enough time to play it all the way through. It's going to be way too long. I got a better chances watching this whole damn 18-hour video all the way through. Like, no bullshit, dude. Just spend the next little bit of free time watching this video. It won't, Russian, I'd be going to the fucking unemployment line, bro, if I played this game, if I went super ham. You got to remember, it ain't gonna work, man. The only way it would work is if chat was literally helping me, like, because we would have to trim the fat big time, guys. Like, even with Inquisition, we're gonna have to trim the fat 100%. Play chaotic and kill everyone. Because just this gameplay video here where he's showing the cutscenes is 18 hours. So we know we're going to have at least 18 hours of gameplay. But he is showing some of the combat here too, which is pretty good. So I'd probably think it's probably going to take 25, 30 hours. Battle says what I did in Baldur's Gate 3 and made the game so much shorter. Oh no. $10 streams? You're talking that's gonna be a solid 40 hours. Glitchless speedruns are 5 to 7. I don't want to speedrun. I still want to take it in a little bit. But 40 hours is heavy. 40 hours is heavy. Speedrun, skipping all the cutscenes, not reading any text. Oh yeah, we're definitely not doing that. I don't know. Origins looks good though. Origins definitely looks good. The only thing I'm curious on right now is Dragon Age Origins. Does it just run outright? A lot of those older games don't run. I mean, I'm more excited to check out Origins. My internet's probably kind of slow because I'm streaming right now. It's only 12 gigs though, so it should only take like a minute or two. But after hearing all that stuff about Origins, man, I was like, yo, this game actually sounds pretty fucking fire. I'm downloading it just to see if it works, guys. Yeah, we're downloading it just to see if it works. It's a random game stream, chat. We there is no rules, right? We get to do whatever we want, bro. We've already played Oblivion. Yeah, we played Oblivion all the way through on the channel. Well, I'm not, when I say slow, man, is I live in America, okay? And I pay $160 a month for internet, okay? And there's people that I know pay half the price I do. They got fiber, double the speeds that I have, and they pay half the price I pay. So I'm paying like as much as I do for freaking internet. This shit better be fucking fast. You know what I mean? And I still feel like my internet is not that great sometimes. I mean, it's usually a little faster than this. Like I can download 12 gigabytes in probably like a minute or two. Because I usually get a gigabyte on average. I usually get a gigabyte every 10 seconds or so. All right. Now, we don't even know if this shit's going to work. All right. Just boom. Let's see. Yes. Is it going to work? Hold on one sec, guys. What the fuck? How old ass shit is this? That shit crashed instantly, chat. Hold on. Is it gonna boot? Is it gonna boot? Nope. I switched it over to my game screen so you guys can see what happened. I hit play, right? Hit play. Pops up this, right? Probably need the GOG version. You know, GOG is clutch, man, when compared to Steam. Steam is like, I've bought like probably 10 games on fucking Steam, dude, that don't work. Like straight up don't work. I'm like, bro, what the hell? But I hit play, it pops up this, and then, what, can you guys even see? No, you guys can't even see what the fuck I'm talking about. Hold on a second. There we go. Now you guys can see. GOG is the best for the oldies. That's what I'm saying, dude. And the crazy thing is, I already bought this game like a year and a half ago on sale, and then the problem is I can't even return it. Like if I try to return this game right now, they'll be like, oh, you've had it for too long, and it's like, but what the fuck? There's a 4 GB patch. I mean, how do I get the patch? And if it requires me to go download a fucking mod, they can go kick rocks, dude. I shouldn't have to go download a mod to play a game that's on Steam. Like, that's stupid. And then this comes up. If I hit configure, maybe, right, pops this up, crashes. That's ridiculous. Like, actually ridiculous, dude. Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of issues with old games on Steam. It's kind of it's I'm probably gonna stop buying old games on Steam. Like another game that I bought was I'll show you guys right here. What the hell was it? I Am Alive. Yeah, I wanted to play this game. It looked really, really cool. It's like some kind of like survival game or whatever. I literally prepped a stream up for this, and it looked cool. You know what I mean? I prepped a stream for this, and I went to go play it, and the game wouldn't boot. The game would not fucking boot. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? It's on Game Pass? Question is, will it boot on Game Pass? Yeah, Max Payne. Remember we tried Max Payne? That shit was crazy. A lot of games have trouble with 4K. Try switching desktop. So the only problem, F-Groot, is I can't just switch my desktop resolution. I would have to reconfigure my whole stream setup. It's because how I have my capture card set up, I can't just change it. You guys, it would make the box really small on your guys' screen. So I'd have to completely reconfigure my stream setup to accommodate that. Why not install the game again? Yeah, well, Africa, that's why we generally don't mess around too much with the with older games. Like this one right here, I bought Medal of Honor, chat. I bought Medal of Honor. I was going to play this on stream. Game doesn't fucking boot. Doesn't boot. I was like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Why is it so much smaller? It's only 8.39 gigabytes. The other over there was 12. Almost 13. Dragon Age had a post how to launch it on Steam Stable. I just like to click games and play them, you know what I mean? Just click it and play. Yeah, granted, this isn't the Ultimate Edition, like we had on Steam. Look at him trying to have the dragon up in here like that's just part of the game. Look at him doing the cap. Look at him doing the cap, Chad. There ain't no fucking dragons in this game, dude.
Did you say? Because the whole chat is doing the cap.
Should download Ultimate. Did I clicked Dragon Age in the PC games. I don't know if I clicked the Ultimate one though. Yeah, it was the Ultimate Edition. Okay, yeah, it was Ultimate. This shit ain't got no fucking dragons. I want to say all games are playable, man. Like Ghost Recon Wildlands, for my version on Steam doesn't work. I had to rebuy the game on whatchamacallit, Epic, just to fucking play it. Ghost Recon Wildlands, that's not even an old game. The Steam version wouldn't work. And I looked it up, and there was a lot of people that were having the same error, and so a lot of people just didn't even know how to fucking fix it. I'm like, bro, what the hell? This is so stupid, dude. Like, you shouldn't have to jump through so many damn hoops to play a freaking video game that I spent money on. Like, it's like, oh yeah, well, you got to go into the files and you got to do this. Then you got to go to this third-party website and download this patch and put it in. I'm like, what? Bitch, just fix the game. Just fix the game. Like I bought it. I shouldn't have to do all this work, bro. That sounds like work. It's finalizing and wrapping up, chat. We're gonna see how this runs right now. We're on Origin, which is what the Game Pass store threw me into. Now it's downloading the DLCs. There's the extra. Now it's downloading the DLCs. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, Steam, get out of here, dude. I'm not doing all this extra work to play these games. I'll just go somewhere else and play them. Like, at the end of the day. Because I stopped messing, like, for a while there, I got really upset with Steam. I played exclusive on Epic for almost a year, guys, because when that whole fiasco happened with Ghost Recon Wildlands, I was pissed. I was like, yo, screw this. So I just started buying all my games on Epic, because they worked. I was like, screw Steam. I was like, this is BS. So many of these games that I've been trying to play, I gotta freaking go and do all this and do that just to play it. I was like, nope, I ain't messing with it. Ain't messing with it. Nah, Steam's not a monthly member. I'm not looking up any games right now, Wolf Shark. We're trying to get this to work first thing, man. I added the name of the game. Yeah, it's random game, but I got random games figured out that I want to play already today. Yeah, this shit is doing auto fucking downloads like individually. That's weird. Okay. So it says it's ready to play. Play. But you see how my screen's all jacked up? This is what happens when games are weird. When they have the weird resolutions. Oh, I'm trying to see if I can move this around. This is generally all the stuff I do off stream when I'm trying to get old games to work, guys. It's a fucking pain in the ass, I tell you what. Pain in the butt. Seriously? There we go. But now it has, oh no, dude. It's got the 4K freaking issue where all the text isn't scaled. So it's all super tiny. Well, it doesn't matter if 1440 is okay. It's if I switch it to 1440, it's gonna mess up my, because I told you the way my screen, my capture card is set up. I don't know. We gotta see it. It's not gonna be full screen on my. Yeah, you see how it gets offset and weird. Capture cards are wicked finicky, guys. When you're capturing like PC to PC. So this is 4K. I tried to switch it to 1440, and it's gonna get all weird. Yeah, like if I was playing it, like, because for my screen it looks fine. Like if I switch it to 1440, my monitor just auto resets. It'll just like bloop bloop, and then the game looks fine for me. Only thing I could try to do is maybe switch. See how it's like full screen for you guys now, but then if I click on the game, it's going to minimize. Yep. So what I usually have to do. So I mean, sometimes I have to like go back and forth and mess around with these, but. I can go here and I could switch it to a display capture instead of a full screen capture and see if that, no, still gonna just do the cap. Nope. I told you guys, this is why I don't fuck with old games, man. It's such a pain in the ass sometimes just to get them to freaking work. Like at all. And then some of them like require me to absolutely like change my whole setup just to get them to work, and then I play the game and it doesn't even perform well. And it's like, bro, I just went, do you know what I just went through to play this dumbass game? You know what I mean? So that's why when it comes to a lot of older games, like I don't even waste my time. It's not even worth the effort. But there's some tiny ass freaking letters, I'll tell you what. I mean, it looks good though for its age, you know.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought...
Okay, so we just watched that. We literally just watched it. So let's see here. We have our gender. Look at the character models. That's actually pretty crazy, dude. That looks good. Check, that looks good. I mean, my arms are a little long, my hands, but that looks good. Race, we got human, we got elf, and dwarf. Should I have a high res font option for the UI? I'll check it after. Yo, what else? We got the warrior, we got the mage, and the rogue. We'll go with the warrior, okay? So there's only one background if you pick human warrior. How do you get all these other backgrounds, dude? Dwarf noble, dwarf commoner, elf. Okay, so humans only have one human noble.
Greetings.
Excuse me. This dude's only got the epic beard. What the heck? Whatever. It's epic enough, chat. All right, we'll just roll with this dude. So we got points to spend. Go strength and combat tactics, constitution. Yeah, we'll go with some health. It's just so tiny I can barely fucking read it. So what is this? Combat training 2, combat expert combat training. Gain small bonus to attack warriors, will gain access 3rd tier weapon talents. Sure, we'll rock that. Powerful, requires essential hard work, warriors gain greater health, precision striking, dual weapon training. Let's see.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect
so we just watched this, guys. We just watched this.
I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old.
I see he's grown into a fine young man.
God damn it, look how tiny
to
though.
see you again, lad.
Chat, there's no way y'all could read that. There's no way you guys could read that because I need my damn reading glasses. There's no way. Was I brought here for a reason?
Since your brother is leading our forces south and I'm going with the Owl, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I'll do my best.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away.
We're not going to be a whiny little bitch.
There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Now I'm going to try to fix it after this, see if there's an option in the UI.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They're an order of great warriors.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
Bro, how we look old as fuck, bro. we look the same age as our dad, bro. What's up? Chat, why y'all let me make this man look like that? I think I'd rather like that idea, Father.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
This man keep calling me pup like I'm a little ass kid, bro. We're grown. Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Okay, tutorial tactical view. The game can be played from a variety of tactical viewpoints. Use the mouse wheel to bring your camera down to exploration mode. Scroll forward. While pause, you can issue orders to your character. Right click on your desired destination. Your character now has a move order. You can issue orders in real time, or while pause, press space to unpause now. Yeah, so that, the movement like that is just like RuneScape, where you can like point and click like that if you want, but you don't have to. You can also WASD, which is cool. All right, let me see if options. I'm not seeing no UI options, guys. I don't see no UI options. Yeah, it's not in either of them. This is game. Controls, audio, video, nope. It's just tiny, bro. Like I said, it wouldn't be an issue if I could just switch over to where the fuck do I gotta go? Little baby ass mini map. So shield bash and precision striking. Okay, so we gotta go to Fergus, which he's in the back of the castle here. Let's try to see if we can find some combat, chat. I think we gotta cut. Well, we can cut through here.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Why are you looking for me, bro?
I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Did the dog get into the larder again? I'll handle it, bro.
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Oh. He knows better than her. Stupid dog. He never behaves.
You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Was it crazy that like yeah, the city textures are pretty low res, but realistically, like it doesn't look all that much different than Inquisition. Really, dog?
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Yeah, lady. Perhaps you should lock your larder tight. No, we ain't got... Maybe you should be put down. Nah, dude.
What? That monster is in my larder, slobbering all over the bacon, and you're insulting me?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots.
Damn,
get out of the way.
She almost quit, dude. She almost quit, dude. All right, to equip new items, you need to open the inventory screen. Do so now by clicking the highlighted icon. Oh, I see it up there. Yeah, you see it, chat. You see that little guy right there? There it is. Okay. To unequip, drag an item from its icon. What? Wait. Why would I take my armor off? For easy consumable items, place them in your quick bar. Oh, I see it. Wait, no, I see it down there. Down here, chat. You see it over there? That little spot right there? Yep. Boop, right there it goes. All right, and that's the healing polis. Hold on. Yeah, it's the healing polis. We're good to go. Dog.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Oh. Answer, get out of here. Answer just been doing the cat, bro. That dog. No way, dude. Yo, what year was this game made? Because, man, I don't remember dogs ever looking like that. This game must be the olden days, dude. You trying to tell me something, boy? Yeah, he's trying to tell me something.
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
Enter a name for dog? Oh, easy. Dog meat. Oh, shit. Okay, so we got some rodents here, chat. All right, boom. How do you unpause? There we go.
No true reason to fight us. Kill them all! Get out of here! I shall do that.
God damn, man.
Here I am, killing rats. How noble!
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell.
Damn, wipe your
hound must
fucking
have
mouth,
chased them
bro.
in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Why is everybody so bloody, dude? Certainly looks that way.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. but seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
It has begun.
Some Elfu. So yeah, the combat's exactly how I thought it was going to be. It's really not that bad.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, he was defending your larder from rats.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Yep, the rats are dead. It's quite a mess, in fact.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms.
This old lady's up.
Here then. Take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Good evening, my lord.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king.
That's our mother, right?
Here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yes, mother. Nan is back to work as we speak.
You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lance's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Well, it's good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron. I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
Being modest, you fought very well, bro.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona.
What does that
Do
mean?
Say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra!
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
Perhaps we should speak alone sometime, Iona.
As it pleases you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
Yeah, Mom.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait outside, bro?
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
You'll be missed, brother.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you would be so miserable, husband.
Wish I could go with you, dude.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not place both his heirs in danger?
Mother and father have been fighting about it for days. It's too bad. I could have used you at my side.
Bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So
On the
many
map, the
darkspawn
X
to be
marks
ahead,
interesting
so
places,
little
extra
time.
loot, skill points.
Off we go
Gotcha.
then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Fergus will be fine, dude.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Orin. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
I got it, dude. You can count on me, dude.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Really, game? And then it broke, chat. And then it broke. Why can't I just live my life and play games like a normal person, chat? I don't know. I'm gonna think on the chat. Because it definitely isn't as dated as I thought it was going to be. Like the way it was described initially, I thought that shit was going to be like really bad. Like really, really bad. But it really wasn't that bad. Visually, I mean, obviously we had some issues there with the graphics, but no, it looks good. It does look good. The story was even pretty dope right off the bat. Money Mitch, what's going on? How you doing? I wonder if the game runs well on GOG, or do you think it'll have the same issues? Like running into like runtime errors and shit like that. Ever played Tainted Grail? Yeah, I think we played a little bit of that game. Yeah, that wasn't on Steam. We were playing that one on Game Pass. The one on Steam wouldn't even boot, like at all. It wouldn't even turn on. That's why we're blaming Steam, F. Groot, is because the one on Steam didn't even boot. Okay, but Game Pass, I was at least able to get the game up and running. GOG may have patches already applied. I'll have to check it. We'll have to check it out. I'll probably mess around with it. I'll see how much it is on GOG, and I'll think on it, because that one does seem pretty interesting. So the combat might be off-putting for people, for sure. The combat might not be what people want to see, but I'm wondering if there's a way we can make it interesting enough for people. Desktop resolution at 1920 by 10. I mean, that's the thing though. If I got to play it in 1080p, my monitor's too big, dude. Yeah, my monitor's too big. I got a 48-inch monitor, and if I scale that shit down to 1080p, it's gonna look like freaking dirt. And I ain't trying to stare at that. But like I said, if I swap my desktop resolution to 4K, I have to switch all of my stream settings off of that. And I'm not trying to do, because then the problem is then I go back to playing my other games. I have to switch all my stream settings back over. And for such an old game, it's just not worth all of the configuration changes and things. It's just a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? So generally, if games require me to like hardcore swap stream settings to make it work, I just won't even fuck with it. I literally won't play it. Unless it's something that's just really, really vital, we'll do it. But yeah, I'd have to change my monitor resolution, and then as you guys seen, it messes up my capture card. I got to go in, I got to change all my capture card settings. Then I got to go in and change all my actual OBS settings to compensate. It's just absolutely just full of bullshit. Those 4K mods. I mean, if there was a 4K mod that I could download really quick that would kind of just scale up the interface, like I probably would. That's easy, especially if it's just something drag and drop. Like I don't usually mind if the mods are just like drag and drop, just like boom, grab it, drop it in there, and then keep it moving. It's generally not that bad. How the hell did I never install this? Okay. Let's switch this one. Just kind of looking for a random game to click on real quick, chat. See, this is the original Dragon Age Origins, the Xbox 360 version. They got it on cloud gaming. Then they got the Fables. Yeah, what is Guilty Gear? The heck is this? Hitman, the drop. Oh shit, so they brought all the games together and it's on Game Pass? That's crazy. Tommy with what, Bad Wolf? Yeah, we started off some of the Yakuza games. We started off with Yakuza 0. It didn't do very well on the channel. I think it was just due to the fact of how the dialogue is, and a lot of people just really didn't get into it. Is Hitman good? Hitman's really, really good. Yeah, I played through all the games on the channel back in the day. Tons and tons of fun. Absolutely loved them. Oh, chat, they got Super Mega Baseball 3, dude. Chat, they got Super Mega Baseball 3. That's crazy. Then they got the Lego Star Wars 2, chat. About how to run circles. I mean, that's not fair, though, Bad Wolf. You can't say run circles, me and Phasmophobia now. I ain't played the game in 3 years. If you were to give me, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, I'd probably be able to get up. I'd probably be able to get a good gist on the game and be able to hold my own. But I ain't played it in, like, 3 years. Bad Wolf doing the cap. Doing the cap. Chat, what is Limbo? I see a spider. That should look weird. What is this? Oh, that game looks annoying, actually. No, I don't want it. No, because that's just gonna piss me off. I can feel it in my bones, chat. It's one of those type of games that upset you. Is Limbo actually an awesome game? Are you doing the cap? Am I a Minecraft fan? I've played Minecraft before, yeah. Wasteland? I looked at Wasteland before. It was like some what was it? Wasn't this like some kind of like tactical weirdness? Yeah, it was definitely not something I looked interested in. It was way too screeny. I think it was the newer ones though that looked half decent. I don't know if it was 2. Yeah, like it was. I'm not like really into these style games like this. They're not my thing. That's why I haven't even tried XCOM yet, because I thought I seen XCOM was like that kind of game, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. NHL 24, Chad, is it any good? Yo, Game Pass got a lot of new stuff on here, dude. That's kind of crazy. So I like turn-based in certain aspects. Like there's certain games where turn-based I'm okay with it. Games like a lot of the strategy games, like Civ is a turn-based game. Absolutely, I can get on board with this. But yeah, there's certain like turn-based games that I'm just not a huge fan of. Like Humankind, really enjoy like turn-based games like that. But yeah, I can't get on board of those other style games. They're just not really my thing. Like, I wish they had. Riza, when is that new Dying Light supposed to come out? Because I didn't see it on the dock for this year. I think it's coming out next year, right? Well, Patrick, I heard, so I'm usually not, I haven't bought a sports game since like 2019. Like I really have. It's usually because they're not, like you said, they're not really upgrades. They're kind of like the same game. They'll kind of spice the graphics up a little bit better, and then that's it. But I actually went out of my way and I purchased NBA 2K25 because first, I've heard nothing but good things. I heard that the online is still bullshit, but I don't play the online anyways. But I heard that the game is amazing. And one of the things that I seen that really made me buy this is I was scrolling through YouTube and I seen a video of a basketball game going, and I was like, man, that looks really good. So I don't know, clicked on it, and I was watching it, and I was like, hold on. I was like, wait, this is a motherfucking video game? That shit looked like real life, chat. Like the player animations and everything, they were so smooth. I was like, oh shit, that is actual gameplay. Blew my fucking mind. So I went ahead and bought it because I do want to check it out at some point. Just to kind of see if the actually, let me see if they show the animations. Hold on, I actually gotta mute the stream because they're gonna be playing actual music in this shit. I already know, chat. Sports game be doing the cap when it comes to music. Do I like racing games? Of course. I grew up playing a lot of like Forza, Need for Speed, Midnight Club, things like that. I'm not actually playing it, F-Grid. I was just checking out the graphics. Yeah, I just like the animations. I seen the animations and I was like, oh fuck, dude, that's actually crazy. I played Goat Simulator. Oh my god, that fucking game. February's expected time. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be playing that, Riza. Do I like simulation games? Oh, so what kind of simulation are you referring to, Wayne? Because I like plenty of simulation games to an extent. I've never really played like, you know, like Car Wash Simulator. Like I've never played those type of games. But there's certain like military simulation, things like that I'll mess around with. Just depends on what the sim is. Yeah, Bad Wolf slayed me with that damn Goat Simulator, dude. Yeah, Anzerk, I looked into Infection Free Zone. It looks okay. It looks okay. It looks like like I said, I haven't really played it to kind of get the feel of the RTS style. Because you know, I do like RTSs, so I wouldn't say I wouldn't enjoy the game because it's an RTS. It just kind of depends on the how the RTS is. For the best experience, wait until really, bro. Ever tried Vigilant? I have not. We played Miss Survival on the channel. Yeah, I think I've actually played it twice. I think we played it twice. Damn, installing these shaders got my fucking PC over here running overtime. What the hell? They released the Tower Raid. You know what's crazy, Reza, is I actually had early access to that. Like I could have played Tower Raid like it was quite a few months ago. The developers reached out to me and they sent me a build, the early build. It was before it came out, and I didn't have time to play it, and I couldn't stream it, so I would have had to play it off stream. And I was like, oh, I'm good. I'll just wait. Do you like to play zombies? I don't really play Call of Duty Zombies, no. I did back in like Black Ops 2 days, Black Ops 3. Actually, I played a bunch of zombies, but I just lost interest in it. Still wonder what these shader things are. I don't even necessarily know what shaders are either. I just know that games need them. A lot of the newer games have to load up shaders, and I'm like, why isn't this shader process just a part of the installation? Like, why the fuck do they gotta? I don't know. Maybe it's something that has to be installed after the fact. I don't know. But I sat there and I'm like, yo, because Call of Duty's big on the shaders, and I'm like, yo, why is the shader thing not a part of the game, like the installation process, dude? It makes no sense. Look at that, chat. I'm a youngin'. You guys ready to see this? You guys ready to see what year I was born, so you can see the vintagency in front of your face? You guys ready for this? Look at this. So I wasn't born in the 90s. I wasn't born in the 90s. I was born in the 80s, baby. The 80s. You see it right there, chat? The 80s. You can't take it away from me. There it is, baby. 80s. There it is. And people try to say I wasn't born in the 80s. Come on. Yeah, sure. Like, what the heck? Bro, I'm not trying to do none of this. Hold on, chat. Yeah, why can't I just turn the game on and play it like a normal person, dude? They always got you doing everything other than playing the game, dude. Oh. Sing it down. Need to plug this in anyways. see. Is that good? Is that good? Yeah. I don't know what the graphics settings are. Baseline, guys. I'm trying. Hold on. I need the settings, bro. I'm trying to turn the music off.
No surprise for a series that has gone the full 7 to now end up in overtime to decide it. MP has been carrying his team. You have to think the team will once again look to MP, especially if it comes down to taking the final shot with time.
Bro, they don't want me taking the final shot. I don't even know how to play the fucking game, bro. I'm trying to see if the graphics are as cool as I thought. But
we got this, all right? We got this on defense, huh? Let's make sure we stay locked in. Nothing silly.
You got it. No silly mistakes. Let's go. Game 7. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yo, MP.
What's up, coach?
You brought us this far. Now take us home.
Come on, coach. I was born ready.
And we are underway again here. Greg, less than 3 minutes
all right, can I get into the settings, bro? No, you can't.
to go.
This is the moment you can only dream of. MP has a chance to get his team over the pervert.
It's too easy, chat. It's too easy. It's too easy. Oh shit, what did I hit?
Mountain in a game 7.
That's just I got 45 more points, so.
Every play right now, the fight these guys have shown, their body languages of winners, of a champion right now. This is the type of mentality they needed to bring here in overtime.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
MP.
Why is my name MP? That's the dumbest name I ever heard in my life.
Finals game 7.
Kevin, we are witnessing championship pedigree in the making right here.
And here's Jokic. Jokic rising up.
Oh, Jokic with attitude.
I've never seen a game open like this, though.
And MP and his team clearly in the driver's seat right at the moment, Stan.
Yeah, they have got to stay focused and hold on right now. You do not want to let this lead slip away.
MP. MP cannot be stopped.
Yeah, Kevin, if there ever was a time to put more fuel on a fire, this is that moment.
And with MP growing up in Chicago and following the Jordan dynasty so closely, now just moments away from starting his own era.
And we saw early on that MP can defer too much, but in these playoffs, he stepped up and has become the guy for this team in the clutch.
And here's Jokic. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Outside, Anunoby. Randall. 3. Good.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And here is Murray, following Julius Randle's 3. Jokic with it. Unloads from 13. MP with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Robinson fires. No problem with the wide open jam.
Chat, hold on a second. I got 50 points, 20 rebounds, 18 assists.
And crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Now here's Gordon. And just miss after miss right now.
And coming down to the final seconds, Greg, you can feel it in the building. A rambunctious atmosphere as they prepare for this great title.
And how about the grin on his face? That sparkle in the eyes. All the work and sacrifice about to be rewarded.
Such a phenomenal
Yeah, the
showing
problem is
by
I don't even know
MP
any of
and
the
these
players.
guys in this overtime to seal. Just about as incredible as you could imagine for Game 7. This is amazing. MP leaving everything out on the floor here in overtime. And they've done it. They are the NBA champions.
See what's going on.
Yo, MP. Yo, what's up with you, man? You doing another one of those visualization exercises?
Was.
So it wasn't even real? Wait, chat, please. You don't tell me I was making all them shots because it was a dream, bro. Wait, so my dude couldn't miss because it was a... Oh. No, chat, you can't, I was, that would really happen, chat. That really happened, chat. I have 50 points. All right. All right. So I got to turn off the music real quick because these sports games are absolutely littered with how do you get to just the settings, bro? Features, settings. Yeah, what the hell is this? The like audio and stuff. There we go. So we'll turn the music off. We'll turn the crowd down a little bit. I don't care, dude. I made it. I did good. Okay. I don't want to hear it. All right. We did good. All right. So I want to see about the graphics, video settings. So we got 4K. We got DLSS on. We'll switch it to quality. Resolution scaling. Probably put at 100%. Actually, I don't even know if I need to do this. I don't know. We'll see. And then ray tracing on. Of course. Texture detail. High. Advanced settings. So high is the highest. Nope, this can go up to ultra. So we'll turn on that. Whoops. Well, ultra quality. Ultra quality, baby. Don't scale 100%. Okay, so we got the graphics all the way up. I don't even know what this resolution scaling it even really is. We'll just leave it off for right now. Okay, so we got the graphics all the way up, I believe. So do you want to keep these changes? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, I think we're safe.
Welcome to an all-new episode of
Music-wise?
NBA 2K TV.
It's been a very fun and, dare I say, sleep.
I think we're good.
MP. MP. Yo, MP. Yo, what's up with you, man? You doing another one of those visualization exercises?
Was.
All right, well, look, I've been calling you for a minute, okay? It's like you're on a different planet.
Listen, you got to fully immerse yourself in the experience that you're trying to manifest. If it doesn't feel real, then it doesn't work.
Okay, you're right.
I wasn't daydreaming. That was real, chat.
What are you manifesting this time?
I got that goal-setting meeting later on with Coach Tucker and Cliff.
Okay.
And I was visualizing how I want my rookie year to go.
Okay, cool. Well, judging by that goofy-looking grin you got on your face, it must have went pretty good, huh? Let me guess, Rookie of the Year.
Even better. A
championship, career, do you scan your face?
Ooh,
I don't know. This is my first time ever seeing the game.
When you get to the meeting, they're going to ask you, what kind of player do you want to be? All right? Have you visualized that yet?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Well, great. What do you see?
So I wonder if they made the stories any better. I'm going to turn this off because there's music that's probably... oh, you can scan your face. Put your face on your My Player by downloading the app. Oh shit, that's pretty cool, guys. I've never. When did they add that? We had this dude. We gotta add that arm hair, chat. I turned off the music, but it's still playing, which is annoying as hell. Dude, how do I pick like my height and shit? Build your player from scratch. Pro Tune builds, NBA builds. To do the scan, I'd have to do like way too much. Excuse me. Have any of you guys played the story mode this year? Is it any good? I haven't played a story NBA game since 2K19. I think it was the last one I even played. And I don't even know if I played the story like that. Point guard. Damn, you can get up to 6'7" on a point guard. That's not bad. What do you mean my armpit hair? I really had a lot of armpit hair, chat. Stand and dunk, driving. You know, our overall stats are really high that we can achieve, like crazy high. Potential. I don't know what this is. Fill the attributes until you reach the 99 overall. There we go. Looks good. I've not played the NHL game yet. No, I just seen it on Game Pass. I might check that out at one of these days. All right, I got to figure out how to turn this music off though real quick. So now we get to choose our team because you guys don't. So Jay Brunson, I feel like people were talking about him. What's the worst team in the league, guys? Like Sacramento's, no, they got DeRozan. Yeah. The Wizards are the worst team in the league right now? I mean, Orlando seems pretty trash too. Brooklyn seems pretty bad. And usually I go for a New York team. I usually play, but I heard New York is actually a really good team now, so I wanted to go to kind of a scrubby team. That way the expectations are nice and low, you know what I mean? Detroit, Toronto Raptors, dude. Houston, so many of these teams. Phoenix ain't, dude, Phoenix has got some monsters. Got Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant plays for the Phoenix Suns? Since when? Guys, the Suns aren't bad. They got Kevin Durant. They got Beal, Booker, Durant. The monsters, dude. We need a shitty team, guys. Like a team full of bums. Embiid, no, all these teams are so good. Here we go. Chicago is absolute dog. Another 91 overall. Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, we're going to Atlanta, guys. They're scrubs, dude. Last season, 36-46. Oh no, Memphis was 27-55, guys. That's actual butt. But now they got some. Ooh, the Hornets. Now we're going to Hornets. We'll go with the Hornets. They were 21-61, chat. That's. I don't know. All these teams are pretty bad. Like, ooh, Detroit was 14-68. Are these real numbers, chat? There's no way. San Antonio only won 22 games. Portland Trailblazers. Yeah, Washington is pretty bad, guys. We'll go to Washington. 15 games. We'll go to Washington, dude. I didn't. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manage away. What's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal setting meeting you got today, but you're all over that, though.
100%.
Look at that hoodie.
All right, look, don't be late, okay? Because Coach Tucker hates it when people are late.
It's at the arena, right?
Yeah, it's in Cliff's office.
All right, got you.
Okay, good. Now let's talk about pickup hoops.
Oh, nah, P. You're not about to tell me I can't hoop at the park, man. I could get hurt just walking down the street. I can't worry about that, man.
No, that's not my angle. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you I found the guys in the city who run the best games, okay? Chris Manning and Shakedown. I dropped a pin for you so you can talk to them whenever.
Okay. Nice, man. Good looking out, bro.
Hey, no doubt.
Hey, anything else or what's up?
Oh, yeah, walk with me.
I thought somebody said you could play high school in this game.
This? I've been thinking. This moment, start to your NBA career. I mean, we talked about this for as long as we've known each other, man.
Facts.
You put in a ridiculous amount of work to get here.
That's also true, man.
Yeah, so I just, wanted to give you something you could look at to remind yourself of how far you come and so you can appreciate the journey.
Yo, is this that club league ticket from when you was out there talking trash in the parking lot, bro?
Yo, it is. And when you found out I was moving to Plainview, you were big mad.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is outstanding. This is hitting me, man.
It's just a small token. So what are you gonna do now? Head to the arena, get there nice and early for your meeting?
Experience the backstory, dude. Hell yeah, we gotta
hang back for a little bit, man.
We can't not experience the backstory, dude.
You do you. I'll catch up with you later, all right?
Heart of a... See, that's cool. See, I'll do that. Dynasty or Destiny or whatever versus the Wolfpack Sunday. So this was a high school game. Yeah, see, I gotta turn this off with this fucking music, dude. March 20. Yeah, so this is a high school game. I'm gonna try to get into settings again to see if there's any other music settings that I didn't get to.
Oh, man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm gonna get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make that extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win.
I'm a grown-ass man in high school, dude.
All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm gonna give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Dude's out of high school at 30. Yo, we're hella old, dude.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the Club League circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the Club League season. But I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Right side, Luan. MP, right side. And the dunk by MP.
There it is.
The dominant athleticism of MP on display there. Here's a young guy who throws it down like a grown man.
What do you mean a grown? I am a grown-ass man.
And
What
Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play. You have to defend better than that, guys. At least put a hand in his face.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Hodkins outside. Passes to MP. Fisher. Zadirko. Defended by Robinson. From deep, it's MP. Again, MP
I don't
missing.
understand how the shooting...
And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Dish to Fisher.
My dude is so slow.
Back to MP. Here's Hawkins.
Yo, why is my
With
team...
just 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. Patrick Wells with the steal. Timmerman with it. Now guarded by MP. Another
my team
miss
isn't
by
doing
Wells.
anything, chat.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple. But they got away with it.
Outside,
Yeah,
Timmerman.
we're not dreaming anymore, chat.
The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Michael Luan. Zadirko, a screen. Michael Luan for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinctive moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer a bit too much.
Dude.
Saying, right back at you. Patrick Wells is always game for a back-and-forth shooting battle.
On the wing, Brett Hawkins. Back to MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He can make plays like that in his sleep, guys.
The Wolfpack trailing here.
In my sleep.
Outside Stauffer. Passes to Wells.
Oh my God, yo, I'm so bad at defense.
James
So bad at
slams it
defense.
home.
Tariq James.
Fisher outside. MP. Pokes loose. Wells with the steal.
And you look at the dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the dynasty as soon as he joined. MP right side.
There we
Fisher
go.
with the bucket.
Finally, bro.
Fisher's 240-pound frame has no problem finishing through contact there. He's used to rugged work on the family farm, and he stacks some hay right there.
Now here's Stauffer. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 12 shots goes.
Of all
Wells
the guys
is
who want to leave
nasty,
open on the
bro. He can
perimeter,
shoot
he's
from-
the last guy on the list.
MP inside. Guarded by Wells. Launches a 3. Here's Timmerman. Rejected by Eric Fisher.
Eric Fisher really helps out his team defensively. He's got the size, so they kind of expect him to do it. But that doesn't mean it's not impressive when he does.
At the line for the Wolfpack, Tariq James.
Yeah, we're getting shit on. We're getting shit on right now, dude. I'm gonna play better defense. I'm gonna play better defense.
The first free throw is good.
But they subbed me out, chat. I think they set me. They put me on the bench.
And the
bro.
Wolfpack making a change here. And the Dynasty call time here.
All right, well, the game's tied right now. We're still on the bench. I mean, I'm supposed to be the lead player, guys.
And the Wolfpack have possession. And the Dynasty call time here.
MP.
All right, we're back here.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Timeout on the court. Substitution for the Wolfpack. Tommy Fresh.
Patrick Wells on the wing.
Oh, wait, I wasn't ready,
The
chat.
Wolfpack again can't hit it. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts.
I don't know how the
The importance
shot
of this
meter
game,
works.
setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and
We're gonna
each
play
minute
mad
could be
defense.
another pro or con in each scout's report.
Fresh, the screen. Here's Stopper. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. MP with the rock. Now guarded by James. Pass to Hotkins. Here's MP. James covering. Here's MP. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
You go inside,
Ricky,
you risk getting hit.
With the super chat, I would suggest go to coach settings and turning on the play visualization. It shows where you need to be in the court and what to do.
MP has become talented enough to absorb the physicality and still puts points on the board.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. It's Junior with the rebound.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now Wells. 11 points on the game so far. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Yeah, he's cooking us.
Wolfpack with the ball.
He's hit so many threes.
Here's Carter. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. To the middle. Here's Wells. Up and in from the low block.
Wells somehow came away with a bucket with the defense right in his face.
The Dynasty trailing.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one.
Tommy Fresh, third personal foul. Teams in the penalty. At the line for the Dynasty, Ricky Davidson, taking 2 shots.
First one
I feel like
for
we're
him.
not being very impactful on the game right now, chat. Like, at all. I mean, I got 8 points, but we really got a C performance overall.
Both fall at the line that time. Stoffer with the ball.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. That shot's good.
Come on, bro, I was all
Wells is
over.
cooking this first half. Great scoring
Cooking
output
this
from
first
him.
half.
MP inside.
Let me get
Wells
that.
on him.
Let me
And
get
there's
that.
the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses, and we'll go for 2. And the Wolfpack get called for the foul.
2 shots.
All right, let's see how this free throws work. I'm no Shaq when it comes to free throws, guys.
That one is off.
A great part of MP's approach is that even with all the scouting attention, he hasn't shied away from drawing contact or being physical, and he continues to focus on doing the work week in, week out.
Chad, that was just the warm-up. That was the warm-up free throw. This is the real one right here. You ready? Watch.
And he
Wet.
sinks the second.
There
When
it
I
is.
talked to
Told you.
Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team.
This ain't Wells, so
That
this dude-
level of dedicated
he can't-
planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Count it.
They make Stoffer battle for it inside, but the Wolfpack small forward is up to the task.
MP outside. Hotkins outside. Fisher. Zadirko right side. To the inside. MP. That's good, and it's Gabe Zadirko with the assist.
This is why MP is so good. Finding himself a high percentage bucket and staying active in the paint.
Now 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Stoffer. And And it's Fisher with the rebound. Here's MP.
What?
And the go-ahead bucket is no good.
Give me that.
And it's stolen by MP. And that gives him the lead.
Let's go, baby.
The first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Dynasty out front, up 1. Plenty of action still to come when we return.
Will begin in 10 minutes.
I mean, it's not a bad game, Jack. I got like 13 points, man.
The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. The Dynasty leading, and in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Yo, Wells is pretty good, though.
Now Wells. Robinson sets the screen. With the floater. And the shot goes in.
So bad at defense, dude.
5'7" without a lot of bounce. It's tough. He's got to work on that floater, so he doesn't need to get all the way to the cup.
Fisher outside. Outside Luan.
Wolfpack foul. Drew Robinson. First personal foul.
And here it's the Dynasty. It's a 1-point game. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good from MP.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Now Wells. 17 points so far.
Absolutely filthy shot from deep. That mid-range has to feel like a layup for him.
MP up top, guarded by Wells. On the wing, Brett Hopkins. Zadirko, a screen. And the Dynasty tack on 2 more.
And Hawkins knows when he should shoot the ball. Terrific job nailing the mid-range J right there.
Wells outside. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now here's Fisher. And the Dynasty, another 3.
This is pretty stunning. I mean, Fisher stretching the defense, a retribution 3. Incredible action out there, Joe.
Here's Wells. Another miss by Wells.
Good chance at a score with that jumper, but it just didn't fall.
Good job by the offense, at least to create a shot like that.
And the center, Zadirko, is a threat inside. You can't allow him to get this deep.
Now Wells. He's got 22. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
MP with the rock, guarded by Wells. Poked away.
Yo, his defense
Wells
is
with the steal.
Insane, bro.
And here we go. Takes a 3. Another miss by Wells. And here it's the Dynasty. They lead by 4. Zadirko can't connect from short range. Outside Stauffer. High post, Patrick Wells. Another miss by Wells.
Even without the 3-ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
That's a good shot. Listen, I don't think I timed it.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points. Even made a bit undersized there. Timmerman's still going in strong to the rim.
Zach Timmerman taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here.
We're doing all right, chat. I don't care what anybody says. Our performance tonight has been decent. Ish. I got like 20 points.
Wolfpack making the change here. Dynasty call time here.
16 points. Okay, 16.
Substitution
That's not
for
bad.
the Wolfpack. Timeout.
Carter, right side. Pass over to Robinson. Now here's Carter. Robinson with it. Back to Wells. The Dynasty grab the miss. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Inside, got a piece of it, and that one's out of bounds. The Dynasty will retain possession.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Dave Zadirko. Brett Hawkins.
The Wolfpack on D. They trail by 7. Fisher to the paint. MP right side. Shot clock at 5. The Dynasty with another miss. Passes to Wells. Fires from deep. Connects it from downtown.
This is Wells' calling card, honestly. He is a certified dagger from downtown.
And Fisher. On the wing, Brett Hawkins. Now Luan. Fisher outside. Hawkins shoots the 3. Here's MP. It's good. That's his 8th basket for him now. Shooting 8 of 15.
Oh, what hustle on the boards by MP. Doing whatever he can to help his team win.
Hear that, chat?
Wells outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Lets the 3 fly. And the Wolfpack, another 3. No doubt about it. Wells has been lights out with his scoring here tonight, hitting the 30-point mark. Fisher outside. Pass to Luan. Back to Fisher. Now here's MP. Guarded by Wells.
Hit that.
The 3. And Eric Fisher knocks down the tray.
The big man Fisher showing off his range there. The D has to at least get a hand up.
Up top, it's Wells. Now covered by MP. And again, it's Patrick Wells with a triple.
Oh, and Wells with a clutch shot. We all know Wells wants the ball in those tough situations, and it paid off giving it to him there.
Now here's MP. Pass to Zadirko. To the wing, right side. On the wing, Michael Luan. MP. And there's the call on Wells. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, damn, it wasn't a shooting foul.
MP with the rock. Wells on him. Zadirko. Defended by Robinson. Clock at 4. Back to Zadirko. Out of bounds. It'll go to the way of the Wolfpack.
Just can't afford turnovers
Trying
like
to throw
that
it
one.
straight down.
Time called as the Wolfpack decided to talk things over.
It's 39 seconds, chat, and I'm throwing away the fucking ball, man.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells.
Patrick Wells, he often draws a lot of extra attention, so he's familiar with seeing teammates open. This time he makes the pass on that heads-up play.
This possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball here.
Baseline J on the way. Another shot.
Come on, get that.
It's rebounded by Wells. Time called as the Wolfpack decided to talk things over.
Still plenty of time for them to get a good shot. Don't need to rush things.
And I'd say that whatever their favorite play is, now's the time to execute it.
I mean, we still got 18 points. That's a good day. That's a good game, right?
This possession gives them the chance at the lead.
And they don't want to let it slip away.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one, so they push him into the penalty.
And as expected, they use a foul to stop the clock.
Time can be an enemy just as much as the score.
Now I gotta let out these clutch.
At the line for the Dynasty.
These clutch
Shooting 2.
free throws.
And he can't get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
The pressure's on MP.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
They've got enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. They're in good shape here. Shot clock's off, but still enough ticks left on the game clock to run a normal play.
Now Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. Misses the tray. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0.
Great win for them here. A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Look at that. We did all right, Chad. We got C+. That's not that bad. Wait, what do you mean challenge failed? I won the game. What was the challenge? Chad, what was the challenge? Had to get A minus. A minus.
It's back. That's right, Shake. My court has returned for NBA.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can turn off this damn music. I was trying to practice the shooting meter here. All right, let me see here. Oh, there it is. Options. Settings. So I turned the music down, so why can I still hear the fucking music? Oh, it's considered the PA. Got it. No, I was able to turn it off. You need to get an assist to Pat. I had an assist. We had an assist. Oh yeah, we could change our name, dude. Freaking MP just ain't it, guys. Would this be B? There we go. We could be B. I don't understand how I failed the thing. I was crushing that shit. Okay, so I wanted to just mess around on here. Whoa. Controller settings, shot timing, profile. Shot button only. Triple moves. Was trying to learn the release of this. So what do you hit it once the arrow gets to the... Change the shot meter to what? Okay. So you let it, as soon as the arrow hits the... Where do you guys see the option to change the shot meter? Yo, I'm just not that great, am I? Okay, there we go. And my dude is so ass cheeks and bubble tape. I mean, I'm probably ass. It's very tight. That's what I'm saying. Like the shot release timing is... Like, it's very, very, very tight. Let me see. Somebody said that we could change the shot meter. What the fuck? How do we leave this thing? There we go. Okay, settings. Shot meter, shot meter. don't think it was in there. I'm usually a Knicks fan. To release the button during a jump shot. Release. Is it this one? I don't know which one to go with. Push. Not much of a three-point shooter yet, though. I don't think. I don't even. Let me see. We gotta check my stats because I don't even know what I'm really all that good at. We're not Chef Curry. Let me see. I can hit threes. I can hit threes if I get a good release. Okay, Chad, we're all right. We're on the perimeter. I mean, as long as we're not playing like that in the game, we'll be all right. Put on real player percentage. The only problem with real player percentage is it takes away the skill and it just becomes RNG. Yeah, so we're gonna probably have to rely more on like some mid-range. There we go. Come on, you guys can't judge my character. We're a high school player, all right? We're a high school player, okay? Am I really a 60 overall, though? Are you guys not doing a cap? Okay, at least I got an idea of how this shot meter works. We're still in high school, all right? We're gonna do one more. What time is it? No, it's actually probably too late. No, chat, we already been going for. Damn it. Whatever. I just wanted to check out this. I had fun though. All right. I would have done another game, guys. It's already 11:15. Yeah, my 50-point game. I don't know what happened, chat. I don't know what happened to our 50-point game. I felt like
we launched. I'm really enjoying the community out there in the city, and
I feel like we were good. We were good. started off, everything was great. We were knocking down everything. Everything. That's that's probably the one thing I really need to learn how to do is play defense, because like I feel like if it wasn't for my defense, we would have been good. We would have been good for sure. No, but this is something super off the cuff, guys. You guys know. I think this is like the first. I think it's the first ever sports game, minus like UFC, which I don't really count UFC as a sports game. It's the first sports game I've ever played on my channel, guys. Never in the history of my YouTube channel I've ever played sports game. It was fun though. I had a good time. No, who knows? I might actually play it tomorrow morning. Now I am going to check out the NHL because yeah, if you look here, let me see, where was it? Was it on cloud or was it? Yeah, right here. NHL 24. I think that's the old one though, because the newest one would be NHL 25, right? I mean, I feel like I would do better. You know what I mean? That's my. You gotta remember, I haven't played a 2K or a basketball game since like 2019, chat. It's been a lot of years. Okay, so I'm a little rusty. I don't know how the mechanics work, but we're figuring it out. All right. Do I watch NFL? No. The only sports I really watch or even really partake in, my kids play sports. Like my son plays football, so we go watch his games, and my youngest son plays hockey. So that's why I would be interested in like playing a hockey game, just because just because of those two reasons. But I haven't played a sports game since 8-bit Nintendo. Damn, dude. I've never played WWE either. No, I haven't played that in forever. Yeah, so Mids, when it comes to like sports games, like that game mode right there, like I could play that game mode, like where it's like just me and like we're playing like the story and stuff like that. Like I'm cool with that. I also like the my GM, like where I own my own team and I try to like do that type of stuff. And you know, you're kind of like recruiting people and like I do like that part of the game too, but I don't really do like the online, the park stuff, like none of that. I just like the single player like management, like the, you know, the sports team management part of it, because that's why I like the GM stuff, because of the management side of the game. And then obviously, you know, you're sitting there trying to worry about salary caps and trades and stuff like that. That's my favorite part of those type of games. It's more than just like the sport itself, you know. I generally like starting off with like a scrub team. That's why I'm with my character. I was like, yo, we'll go to the Wizards. You know what I mean? We'll go to the Wizards and you try to like elevate a scrub team. But like when I do like my GM, I usually try to get the worst team, and try to build them up into a, you know, a juggernaut team. I'll put all trades on like high and shit. That way I can't just go and play freaking some random, you know, like, oh yeah, just trade for LeBron. And the team's like, they're like, no, you know what I mean? So I like to do with the trades, like realistic, everything realistic. And it's really nice. Sometimes you can really turn it. Sometimes it takes a couple seasons. Like generally your first year, when you're playing with a scrub team is pretty bad. And then if you can like land some good like rookies, then generally you're looking pretty good. But yeah, Definitely, I think on average, for me to become like take a team that could not even make the playoffs and start like making like playoffs, finals, like some conference finals and stuff like that, take like 3-4 seasons for sure. But believe it or not, shit, back in like the day, I was playing 12-minute quarters. I wasn't playing Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame was way too hard. I think it was All-Star. I used to play All-Star. Do NHL tomorrow? No, I can't. Tomorrow we'll be playing Grounded. The only reason why I did this random stream tonight was because I wanted to watch that recap. And yeah, tomorrow we'll be playing Grounded and I don't know yet. Grounded in something else. Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking out an NHL game. I don't know how the hockey games really play. You know what I mean? I've never played a hockey game ever before. Never in my life have I played a hockey game. Do we have like a trailer for it? Oh shit. Yeah, so this is the one that came out last year. It's like such a low game. Oh, I was like,
dial in the pressure of non-stop forecheck with the exhaust engine. Take the body with a physics-based contact feature. The Vision passing system allows you to execute that tic-tac-toe play to perfection and squad up with full crossplay in HUD and
your hockey's crazy though, chat. Hockey's actually crazy. Like my son is in hockey, and like some of the coaches and shit. Like I sit there and I watch these dudes, and like these kids, man, and they're taking this little ass puck, right? And I just don't understand the accuracy. They could just, and it just goes in, chat. Like from anywhere. Like doesn't matter what they're doing. They're just like whoop. Like the accuracy that these hockey players have, it's inhuman. For how fast that, because the puck moves so fast, it blows my mind. Some of them the goalies and shit, like catching pucks out the air, and so it just absolutely blows my mind. Yeah, I used to not even really be a fan of hockey, and then we went to a couple of real life hockey games, and I was like, yo, this is actually pretty cool. But yeah, I've never played a hockey video game, so I don't know what that's like. But yeah, some of the stuff that the hockey players do, it's insane. Like even my son, you know what I mean? Like he's freaking, he's little as shit, and he's a monster, man. He's a monster. But all right, guys, we're gonna end this here. I'm gonna go lay down. I got a doctor's appointment in the morning. Finally, gonna get my chest checked out, and then we'll be back streaming probably early afternoon. I'm going to aim for probably start the day with some Grounded, and then we'll go from there. But all right, guys, you all get that good sleep. Appreciate the love, the support. Again, appreciate you all coming and hanging out. I know today was a little off the cuff with this random stream, but I do appreciate you guys again for coming and hanging out. But I love you all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.